Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome to Millennium 2, Take Me Higher, the second chapter of the Millennium Series, as we continue our journey with Marine and Company. Just a quick recap, if you are just joining us here, I've done the first chapter of the Millennium Series. This is obviously the second one. I'll be importing my save each time that I can, which I assume will let me do it for the rest of the series. This series is completely blind. I played the first game blind, and I'll be playing this one blind. I'll be recording these in big batches to get through them, also just to avoid some spoilers. So I hope you have a lot of fun, and just remember this is a blind playthrough, so I don't know what to expect. We'll import our save that we take over from the first chapter, and at the end of the first chapter, I went over stuff that carried over, but we'll do that again, and we'll see everything we got here at the start of this second chapter. I'm really excited to do this. I hope you're excited to well, we won't complete the journey here, but to continue the journey with me. Let's get started. Also, the music right here is really good. I like the opening music here. It got me really pumped up to start Millennium 2, and I was already excited to continue the story and see what's going to happen, what new companions we're going to get. I really enjoyed Millennium 1, A New Hope. Like I said, let's get started. As the mouse is on the screen now, there we go.
My name is Marine. Maybe you don't know me yet, but you'll get to know me very well very soon. I made a crazy vow to find 12 warriors and, with them, confront the unfair government of Mistrock. That will be extraordinary. If I win, I'll be able to give to my family, my friends, and you the great life you all deserve. Did that sound right? Sweetheart, you sounded so phony. Hey! You're supposed to boost my motivation, and you're living in my earring, remember? Alright, we've got stuff to do. Now that I've found 2 warriors, I need to register a list in Mistrock. What's up with you? Get up, lazy! Just let me rest. Your earring is comfortable. Alright, I'm going. Direction, Mistrock! My friends, we need to go to Mistrock.
To create your government list?
Yes, we have to be registered if we want to challenge Lord Dragon and his friends. Let's not waste any more time. Mistrock is to the north.
Let's get a quick recap of our characters. Marine, outgoing, independent, gutsy, and determined. Marine is one of a kind. Good in heart and faithful to her people. She has the crazy ambition to help the poor villagers of the country achieve a better life. The only way to reach this goal? Gather 12 warriors and show the rich people that there's still heart, passion, and talent in those lands that they neglect. I am a huge fan of Marine's character already. And since I play as a healer and tactician throughout the channel, this tactician is 100% on her side. Living in her earring is Janine. This small, tongue-in-cheek, and mischievous fairy was sleeping peacefully right up to the point Marine fell on her. Since that happened, Janine has lived in Marine's ear and has become a kind of second voice to her. Unpredictable, sarcastic, and eccentric, Janine is able to cast several spells that will come in handy whenever Marine summons her. Then there's Benoit. Benoit is about the opposite of Marine. Yes, I'm trying to pronounce the whole name. If you've watched the first one, I didn't know how to pronounce it, and then it was told to me, but kind of really late in the series. So I'm gonna try to go with that. I think it's Benoit. It's kind of what I've been told. I call him just Ben for short, just because it's easier for me to say. Ben is about the opposite of Marine. Thoughtful, hesitant to fight, and a master of extreme cautiousness. Despite his reluctance, he's not the kind to give up. Probably because inside his soul, it is possible there may be a fighter waiting to blossom. Then there's Corrine. Corrine was the first warrior to join Marine. In a way, she is the start of Marine's dream to find 12 warriors and challenge Mistral. Corrine is a tough and independent woman who never lets her fears overcome her goals. Just as well, since she is a crocodile hunter. Like Marine and the unheard Janine, she urges Ben to keep up with everyone else and become a true knight. The last character we got at the end of Chapter 1 was Gerardo, a handsome and cultured man, a lover of nature and poetry. He could contemplate the scenery for hours, maybe even days. He's a bit reluctant to fight, but will do so if needed. Reliable and kind, even though his way of speaking may not always be clear to follow, because he speaks in poetry a lot of the time. And those are the characters we currently have. Welcome back to the world of Millennium. In order to adjust your gaming experience to your needs and preferences, please take the time to answer these few questions. Now, I did do a little test recording, so I've done this before. You can change what you were doing from episode 1, which is really nice. If you were playing on easy, you could try normal mode for this chapter. If you were playing on normal, you could be on hard. Or if hard was really difficult and you just barely got through chapter 1, it's like, I don't want to play on hard again. You have that option too. In order of difficulty, story mode is the easiest. It goes from easiest to hardest. Story, easy, normal, and hard. The differences, the biggest difference is stats. I'm going to be playing on normal, which our heroes will have 100% of their stats. There's no alteration there. On easier levels, you will get a boost to your stats, and on hard, you actually get a reduction in your stats, making things more difficult. So, there's that. I'm going to play on normal. That's what I played on Chapter 1, and it's what I'm going to play through the rest of the series. It was challenging at parts, which was good. It was very nice. So, we're going to continue on normal. Do you want small arrows to guide you through the game? And yes, I do, because that was really helpful. It helped me from becoming super lost in a lot of places. You see, you get that little green arrow. It showed up over here. Do you want to play with visible or invisible enemy encounters? This option cannot be disabled after you've selected it. I played with visible encounters so I could see the enemies and avoid them if I wanted, and I'm going to continue with that as well. And there we go. There's the setup. Your characters will start at level 20. No matter what level they were before. Skill levels will also be set to a default, which is level 4. The way, if you're just joining here, I highly urge you to watch the first chapter, because it's not like Final Fantasy where each one is its own thing. This is all one big story, so start with Chapter 1, Episode 1, and catch up to here, because the story continues, and I'll be making lots of references to the first chapter because it's all just one big story. The levels are 4 is where they start with, and you know, as we use them, they level up. Heal got a boost though, which is interesting. It heals, instead of, I think it was 60, it heals 100. And he still has Blue Orb and Adrenaline Rush. I gotta get used to the buttons again. Janine still has strategy, or sorry, Marine still has strategy. We are going to... We're gonna go with the counter hits. Well, no. Let's go with the attack before anyone else. There's that. Still has first aid, 17 uses. Still has sidekick, double slap, green orb, red orb. Call Janine. The very super helpful what do I have to do command, which you can use, and Marine will say, we need to go do this, and remind you, the player. Super helpful. And of course, we still have Call Janine and her gut skill. We still have Craft, Fighting Spirit, the counter hits. Everything's the same there, and same for Gerardo. One of the things we did not carry over were our class changes. As you see, the promotions are blank now, which is interesting. So we need to go back and get those. There may be some hidden ones. I don't know. I don't know if I should promote now or later. I'm very, very curious, because if they give us the chance to not promote, to kind of take the promotion back, there could be something there I could maybe transform later. I don't know. It really got me curious. We carry over just about every item from the last chapter. So I stocked up on onion soups, bread, swamp leaves. Bought some great potions and potions. Young mandragores. I stocked up completely on reptile meat. Got a few mist dinners. There's all of that. And just about everything came with us. There are a few things missing, some maps and specific items like that. But for the most part, we got to carry everything over. That includes equipment. You start off with the basic set of equipment. So these leather gloves that Marine has. A monk cape and bear coat, and everybody else kind of gets the same stuff. A hunting knife. Starts with the articulate shoulder, which is really cool. Skewer javelin, steel bracelet. Some of this looks familiar, but you do start off with the basic set of equipment if you're just starting a new file here. Since we imported, we have all of our old equipment. Well, not all of it, but a lot of our old equipment. Including... Let's see, what do I want to give Marine? I don't remember exactly what she had. I think she had the golem glove, so we'll give her that. We'll give her... The cloud hat's tempting. I'm trying to remember how I had it at the end of the last... last episode. She's going to be wearing air sandals because she's the only one that can wear them, and it gives her that high jump command, so she's going to use that for now. Ben's going to put his Junka bracelet back on, which lowers the cost of his skills. Super important. We're also going to give him his Mistrock mail, which gives him a ton of defense. It will be very useful. We bought that at the end of Chapter 1. And he's going to wear the Paladin helmet, giving him even more defense. And also the Hero Key, which gives him more magic defense, more HP. I think he's the only one that can use it, or one of the few that can use it. Also gives him a ton of status defenses. So let's do that. And an iron sword that we bought again at the end of Chapter 1. Giving us a really good head start for Chapter 2 here. The gear's going to really come in handy. Let's go... Hunter Trident. The Defense Trident. We'll stay with the Power Headband. Her Titan Great Corset that we made. And... let's go with the Feline Net. That can stay. I think Gerardo had the Cloud Hat, so we'll do that to lower the cost of his skills. And we'll give him... the Reflex Glove for now, and the Rogue Hatchet. Since he can use it, gives him a bunch of attack power. So for Marine, the Dragon Coat. Maybe I had the fractal headphone on her. No, I had the alchemy hat to give her immunity, kind of like a ribbon in Final Fantasy. So I think I gave Kareen the fractal headphone. I think so. So there's all that. We need to just get all this initial stuff out of the way. Hope you're sticking with me. We'll get to the story and stuff soon, but just expect whenever we import, we got to get everybody set up. I already went over all of that. Stats. I don't think any of the boost we put in carried over. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I'm not sure. The boost from the orbs. I don't think they do. I think the only things that carry over are, it looks like items, your skills, and equipment. That looks to be just about it. But I think we really got a good start here. Some of this equipment carrying over from the first chapter gives us a really good head start. We'll see how far that lasts, how far this takes us before new equipment just completely outshadows this, which I expect it to do. But we have a good start. This icon means we can jump up with the high boots, the high jump boots. So since we have them carried over from the first chapter, we'll be able to go ahead and get those, which is good. This year I need to graduate and possibly become a true guard. That doesn't mean much here in Greengrass, where there are only flies and bees around.
I need to keep going north if I want to reach Mistrock.
Now, our quest list has been completely reset as well. There are apparently 6 more Animal Kings. I don't know if they'll be different or if they're the same ones. There are 38 quests, again, to complete, and 32 secret rooms. We'll see what we can find. I don't know if some of them will be the same. Guild of Strength. Visit all the guilds around, and this one is by far my favorite. One day, I found a crate in the river, and in the crate, there was a set of armor I put on. Since that day, my life changed completely, and I became a guard who's respected by all. That was actually what he said in Chapter 1. We don't have any muscle points. Those are those orbs we pick up. There are 4 different color orbs, if you don't remember. No, we don't want to spend the 1,000 gold that we start with. How I think I want to start, use the 1,000 gold is to buy our promotions back. I'm back from vacations. I'm gonna work hard and try to create more amazing items. Now, I found this guy at the end of Chapter 1, but he didn't have anything, which means I think I talked to him way too late. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna visit here back often and see if he has stuff to buy. So there's that. Now where she needs to go, she needs to, of course, to go to Mistrock. Been surprised. Lame. Now these enemies will be no sweat. We fought them at the beginning of the first chapter when we were just level 1. So these enemies won't be an issue. We have the shrine over here. There's Marine's first hit. The strategy that I chose. Excuse me. We're going to go ahead and save. A new file. There's the test file. So there's that. And grab these promotions. Official book of promotions is required to be level 20 minimum to be promoted. And it goes over them. Now, the only character I'm really tempted to change is Marine. Just to try different things out. We'll do Marine here in a little bit. Ben's easy, he's just a handmaster. Kareen's easy, she becomes a bounty hunter. And Gerardo I want as Holy Vicar, because it gives him an all heal. as you'll see. It gives him Aura, which heals 40 HP to everybody, which isn't a lot, but it does heal everybody. It normally costs a lot more, but with that hat, it normally costs 15, if I remember right. But with the skill cost reduction hat that he has on, that cloud hat we got at the end of Chapter 1, that we found at the end of Chapter 1, it really reduced the cost, making it only 6, making it very viable to use. Now, for Marine, we have Shiva, which lets her hit twice, and gives her more strength, more resistance, and more evasion, which interested me. Wild Goose gives her more HP and SP. It lets her counter everything, which she counters, I think she'll hit everything, and slightly improves Gut. Now, the only problem with counterattack is, I don't like it too much, where I normally love it in games. The reason is, if the enemy can counterattack, you get into this counterattack war, where you counter their counter, then they counter your counter, over and over again, back and forth, until it finally stops, or one of you died, and it's typically your party member that died, because if you get into that counterattack war, you're kind of fighting a boss or a super tough enemy, and it doesn't work out well for your character, who just takes a bunch of damage. So I don't know how much I like that. That I like it as much as I did in the first chapter, now that we have more experience with the game. Now, I went Spirited Soul in Chapter 1. More SP, a little more resistance, much more mind, making her kind of spells, quote-unquote, much more deadly. And she gets some accuracy, so she doesn't miss as much. The specialist, she gets more of her hand techniques, so like the kick and those. I don't know if she's going to learn more during this chapter. I hope so. I'm going to go Spirited Soul again, even though I see a lot of potential in you, young lady. Yeah, there's a lot of potential. Even though I'm tempted to go Shiva for the hit twice, Spirited Soul worked out really well last time, so I'm going to go with it again. Now, I'm hoping there's a second set of promotions as we go through Chapter 1, because I think that would be super cool. So, there's our first set of promotions. Everybody's stronger now. Let us actually continue on. Hit. Alright. Instead it was north, we just followed the green arrow. Mist Rock territory. Now, we never went here in Chapter 1, so this will be new. Janine the Fairy is living in your earring. You can summon her to help you in battle by using the skill called Janine. You cannot do it all the time. It costs 10 SP each time. But Marine has quite a bit of SP. She has 133 max, after all the promotions were not at full strength. 5. Alright, now we get to the new enemies here. So we have Bony and Iron Crab. Well, why don't we summon Janine, since we had that tutorial there, and see how that goes. Blue Orb. Let's attack and attack. They seem to have really high physical defense, not enough. Janine, attack, heal, cure. Wait a minute. This is a different command. We have not seen cure before. Mad, asleep, tired, bleed, poison, cold. Oh, neat. Now Janine can get rid of status effects. Get rid of bad status effects. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Already Janine's upgraded. Good. There's an orb over there, but I don't see how to get to it. There we go. There's the jump. Alright, nice shortcut there. Grab that. And that's it. Okay. Let's try out Green Orb, since that's really where Marine's attack power comes from. All tired, not quite enough to kill. With our big defense, though, it's not too much of a problem. There we go. Inside here, we get a potion. That's nice. We'll grab these. 3 body points collected so far, 80 total. Cool. So it does keep the total amount we've gathered throughout the first game and now this one. But you don't actually carry the points over, so you can't stock up and then use them to buff your stats in this one. They're all, as you saw, they were reset. You have 0 points. And I tested that out before we imported, so they do not carry over. Even if you had 70 of the points on you, they would all be lost. So you might as well use them in the first game. Let's jump here, grab those. Our high-flying jumper that Marine is. Hi. We can just rush this. There we go. Nothing there. Now we're gonna have to really be on the eye out for secret rooms. I did not do as good a job as I thought finding secret rooms in the first game. We found, I believe it was 7 out of 24, so I missed a lot of secret rooms. We'll try to find more this time around. You want to fight, obviously. Green orb and everybody else can attack. Get some good damage in. And the Iron Crab was defending. I think it was defending again. We'll see. Don't have a good idea of exactly damage for these enemies. 6 critical. It's definitely defending now. We're doing criticals and doing single, barely double-digit damage. Scared. Boy, it is defending. This could take a while. There we go. Doesn't have a lot of HP. So that's good. It really needs to defend to be able to take hits from us. Let's see. There's looks to be like a hole, some holes in the ground here. See what we have over this way. See if that loops. Yeah, that loops around. Okay. Much exploring we will be doing in Chapter 2. Can we jump down these or something? No, they're just there. Let's check all of them. There we go! I already found one. Achievement unlocked, Baby Indy. Alright, we got a lot of these reflex orbs here. And a lot of these buckets. What the buckets do is give you free EXP. If you don't remember. And there's a lot here. I don't know if I should get them now. Probably, because I won't remember to come back here. Because I bet we'll be getting some more characters throughout this chapter. And maybe a good idea to, if you remember, to not grab these right now. Wait till you have the other party members, and then come back and grab these. That way, everybody gets the EXP. But like I said, I won't remember. So, and now everyone's level 21. Cool. Got an extra level. Turquoise Cave is where we're at. Okay, you can jump up there. Is there really nothing up there? That's a shame. Alright, well then let's follow the arrow. Aye. green orb. And everybody else can attack. Gets rid of the crab. Done. Easy. All right, already found 2. We're doing good so far. We'll take the starting money. That'll be nice. A potion there. 32 biscuits.
Hey, at least he did not die of starvation.
That is a lot of biscuits. Biscuits heal 20 HP. Because they heal so little, I really didn't buy any to use, but since we got those free ones, I just bought a bunch of bread, which heals 100. And money. Get some starting funds. That'll be useful. Speaking of starting funds, I bought some because your money doesn't carry over, but items do. You start with 1,000 gold, at least on normal you do. So what I did was I bought items to sell. A pirate hat. Yar. No. Oh, for Kareen. More strength and resistance. Just a little bit, though. And with the headphones, she gets back 20 HP a turn. Which isn't a lot, but could be useful. We'll stick with that for now. If you were starting just a new file, though, that's great to grab. I bet it'd be a nice piece of equipment. Young Manticore, which we were full on. Alright. Let's see what's over here. Grab. And just rush. Counterattack. And dead. Good. So we have here a great vial. Vials give you SP back, so super useful. You can use them in battle. Nice crit. Dead. And now we just have to deal with the Iron Crab, who is going to defend. And just make this battle last a while. There we go. Did we not go down here? Well, that's the bridge, but the enemy came back because we went into the secret room. Because we technically, you know, changed areas, so the enemies came back. You can say we switched screens. There we go. Alright. Onward we go then. Alright, we're through. A nice little introductory cave to Chapter 2. Now we explore the map. Didn't mean to go back into the cave. But now we explore the map. Anything over here? Oh yeah, this looks like the place we'll be going later. That's for sure. Alright, you were a bee. What was the other enemy? That one was different. The bee is an old enemy, so... A lava ring. Okay. Lava ring, which gives you elemental defense blue. Makes you immune to any, like, blue orb. You can just see if an enemy uses... Like, I guess they're technically electric type attacks. Electric water type attacks. Not quite sure because when Ben uses it, it looks like electricity. Uses the blue orb. Anyway, that's really cool. She already has elemental defense blue, but it gives her a lot of just defense. Okay, Marine's gonna wear that for the extra defense. She could use it. And then we could switch back to the sandals whenever we see that icon to help her jump higher, and then we can grab items that are out of reach. Secret room! That one really stood out. Just a lone tree like that. Let's see, grab those. Wait a minute. $16 gold. How do we get to the others? Do I have to find a different secret room? Huh. I don't know. Interesting. There can be all kinds of stuff hidden on the map, so we're going to really look around, as you saw. Hi! Assassin and Thief. Assassin looks fancy. I like the way the assassin looks. Let's deal with said assassin first. And try to put the thief to sleep. Oh, well, died. Never mind, we got this. 222 gold. They have a lot of gold, which is nice. And potion. You'll find out that some enemies don't have a lot of gold, if you remember. But they do, so that's good. Guild of Martial Art, huh? Interesting. Let's save. Hi. Martial arts are great. They give you a good body and a lot of confidence. We have a martial artist, Ben. Can he get some training here? Lord Dragon himself is an expert in martial arts. Another reason not to overlook our school. What are the other reasons? Oh, well, we're cool! Seal of the Brave. Sounds cool. Probably for Ben. No. Nobody? It was a helmet, right? See if we can find it. Seal of the Brave. Gut Improver. Gut Improver? What do you think it would be for Marine? Huh. Alright. Hi. Welcome to our guild. My name is Lady Geraldine. I am the guild master. Here you'll be able to develop your skills in hand-to-hand fights.
Yes! I love it! That's exactly what we need! I've just started, so I'm not too good at it yet. Admitting your weaknesses is the path to excellence.
Well, I should be a god already then.
Are you gonna learn the martial arts with me, Ben?
No, I am my Junsuka school. They can't overlap each other. Okay, that actually makes sense.
Geraldine, what do I have to do to be better? I mean, as a fighter. Sometimes I feel like I should hit a bit more strongly. Thankfully, you have me to make up for your weak hits.
I understand your problem. You're not experienced enough. Please come back when you reach level 30, and I'll teach you something.
Why can't you teach me now?
I would, but you're simply not strong enough yet. Okay, well we have another progression then. At level 30, we'll come back here. Sounds good to me. They told me speed converts to power in martial arts, so I'm training to be fast. Well, speed and being very deliberate with your hits. You know, no wasted movement. I tried to fight and I broke my wrists. I hate martial arts. That's not great. Okay, well there's that. That was fun. We'll be back there. Ah, the new Guild of Magic. Well, not new Guild of Magic, but it's a Guild of Magic.
Magic is a great thing, but it's nothing to civilization because animals can have magic. But no animal has a brilliant civilization like Mistrock.
Do one of you have a secret room? No? Not the green one? Figured the green one might. I could create fire from my hand? Ain't I awesome?
Wow!
My twin brother's always so full of himself.
I should be doing a magic show in front of the others, but I'm scared.
Don't be scared, just try your best. Yeah, if you've practiced a lot, you'll be okay. The Mistrock government has a few pretty awesome spellcasters. One of them even visits this place regularly. Okay. Hi.
Welcome, my name is Mira, and I'll be your hostess in the Guild of Magic. In order to reach our first level and become an expert magician, you need to gather 30 red orbs.
Done that, if you count the ones from the first game. Nope, just this game. Just this chapter. We have to. So we need to find 28 more red orbs. Okay, we'll do that. Thanks to the guild, I've become a powerful enchantress.
And what would you enchant? Dresses, mainly. I've specialized in fairy tales. My prices are not cheap, though.
That's interesting. Probably make a lot of money doing that. There is a guilds section here that I have noticed. My question is it only one guild? Then we'll have to choose. Oh, that has to be Mistrock. Huge thing there. Shrine of Mist. Same promotions? Yep. Just in case you need to revive or anything here, or if you haven't promoted yet, you can promote here. Just look around. Just in case. Alright. Try to look for some things that are maybe a little out of the ordinary, but the hidden rooms could be anywhere. Anything over here? No. Here. Oh. What is down here? Get rid of the thief. Plural. Guild of Mind. I'm perplexed. How much, quote, mind, unquote, would you need to design the inside of this place so poorly? Ah! That was well done. My wife always says I need to think more, so I subscribed here. And now she complains I'm never at home. You just can't win. Yeah. Makes sense. Book of Spring, Book of Summer, Book of Autumn. A book place remains empty. Aha, we need to find a Book of Winter. Let's keep an eye out for that. Greetings! Here you can trade magic points to receive more mind. We'll trade them later. Welcome to the Guild of Mind. For 1,000 gold, I can teach you to have a stronger mind. No, thanks. Save the money. Because I bet there'll be some things to buy in Mistrock. Super expensive, I'm sure. Okay, nothing there. Been surprised by monkeys? Yeah, definitely monkeys. They seem to be very evasive as well. Monco Gold. Okay. There we go. Hit again, Kareen. Aww. Tired. Oh, both of them together. Monkey meat. Ugh. Alright. Didn't expect that. 30 HP and 3 SP. It's nowhere near as good as reptile meat. Reptile meat's where it was at. Also, Kareen doesn't have that skill anymore, I noticed. To go to the swamp. That said, we're gonna have to make our reptile meat count. Because I don't know where we're gonna get more. I think I saw someone moving near the shore. No. Before we die. We know how this goes. It's some super monster, right? Alright, let's die. King of what? It's the Scorpion King! Oh man, it's the Scorpion King. The Rock is going to smack me down. Well, I knew this was coming sometime. And of course we can't run, so I knew this was going to be a fail, but I was curious what king it was. See, I even saved. I knew how this was going down. Way too much experience from the first game.
It'll take a bit more than that to get rid of me.
Oh, sorry, Marine. This is a wash, though. Looks like the Scorpion King counters, which is dangerous. We don't do enough damage to it to really fight it. For real. Alright, we know where one king is, so that's 1 out of 6. You need to try harder, whoever you are. Millennium Addict. Alright, so there was the Scorpion King. That's going to do it for this first episode, which ran long because I wasn't paying attention to the time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. We found our first king. Hooray. And expect me to do that. If we find something like that, I'll just save, because you can save, and then we'll see what it is. We'll know where it's at, and then we can come back way later, probably at the very end of Chapter 2, to take on those kings and see how the fights go then. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.